Hello, hello, and welcome back to some mapping. Where we're going to continue our Age of the Ring RPG map, of course, called Terror of Dreadholt Castle. So, last time, of course, we did some work on the farm a bit. I'm not going to do any of that today, because I'm more interested in doing some castle stuff, I think. So I'm just going to go with the flow, you know? So let's get ourselves the right camera angle. We do need to find the stairs for this. Also decide if I even want to use this. Still seems pretty big. You might still be able to climb it, though. It might be good to go up... actually, if you go up that high, you might see over the walls. That's not what I want. I'll consider it. I'll have to look for the stairs or whatever. I have found some new objects to use. I finished the Age of the Ring campaign yesterday, so those videos will be going out, but I found some things from the Almond Head mission that I thought would be very interesting to use. Which, of course, are these roots. They just look like roots, right? But these are destructible roots. With some code that I took from the map as well. Right there, we can attack these roots. So we can use them to block passages, basically. That's what I'm getting at. So if we made, like, a root wall, for instance. Those are a lot bigger than I was anticipating. And we can hide some treasure or some shit behind it. And you have to hack your way through it. I think that's a pretty neat feature. And that was honestly something I wanted to do anyway, but I didn't. I had no idea if you could actually do this. But since I saw it in action in the actual campaign, I was like, oh, well, I'll just borrow that idea. And then we can, of course, make a little bramble wall out of it, and then you can actually attack that in-game and it'll destroy it. So that's pretty cool. Also, while I was doing the Bridge of Khazad-dûm mission, I noticed this pillar here. I thought this is a really cool pillar, so I think we're going to use this just because it looks awesome. It looks castle-y to me. Maybe we'll scale it down a bit, I don't know. We can see what it looks like in just a slightly smaller variant. I'll have to scale nicely, excellent. So we can, just out of curiosity, what if we made really small variants of this? You still see the top. The top doesn't scale as well. The top is always big, I guess. It definitely scales. But we can make smaller or bigger pillars out of this if we want, so that's good. It's just a nice design pillar. So I'll try and incorporate that in as well. Right. So, like I said, today I'm going to work on the castle. So let's do that. Just have a look at the farm real quick. I'm still happy with this hill. I think it looks good. With the windmill on it. Other than that, I mean, there's not much to the farm yet. Farmlands, but it's a cool idea, and we'll flesh it out later. Of course, we have the witch's hut areas a bit fleshed out. Which reminds me, this needed to either be bigger or deleted. So let's see, making a proper tent size might be good. The thing I hate about these tents is these fucking strings. They're kind of intrusive, if I'm quite honest. It's like there's nowhere I'd put this where I feel like it wouldn't be an annoyance. But I think it's fine. Put that there instead. As long as it's not clipping, I don't mind, and that should be more than big enough to actually be tall enough for a human. In theory. I guess we could test it, actually. I don't have to guess. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh yeah. Plenty of room. Beautiful. Okay. I also took some other code from the Bridge of Khazad-dûm map from the Age of the Ring campaign. We have a cinematic point light white. I guess it's like a like a light that just lights up the heroes or something, or the units in an area, but doesn't seem to light up anything else. And then we have an edited version of the campfire light, so we might try that out. We can also, of course, edit it ourselves if we want a not so crazy radius or whatever. This is something I can use to edit that campfire light to make it a bit more usable for us, because I think like the default version of it was a bit excessive. It was very flashy. The version I have it on now is like a very, very large orange light, which I'm not sure we want, but we might be able to tone it down and make it usable for us with more of an orange. I meant red light before. Maybe more of an orange kind of glow. We'll worry about that later, I suppose. I think first things first, we want to bring this in a bit. I do think this is a bit too wide. So let's do that. Let's move these off to the side here. And I'm hoping I can do this without screwing everything up. Alright, I can't do both at once. Odds are, I will screw everything up. Okay, that seems fine. We just want to go, like, closer to the door, I guess. Because it looked a lot bigger in game than it originally wanted. This also might be too narrow, so I don't know. I think the narrow will be better. A lot of this castle is going to be narrow. Maybe not this narrow. I might move this wall back a bit. Maybe this will be a good length or width rather. We do have to make sure, of course, it's lined up properly. There we go. Yeah, let's move this one over. Shit, I forgot a piece. Which means I also forgot 2 pieces. Alright, something like that. Let's get real in there and see what we're doing. Shit. Oh no. You deselected everything. That's not what I wanted. Ah, damn it. I should have locked the objects. That didn't do what I wanted. Let's just move this fucking thing. It's like in the way. Alright, I'll take these, lock the objects. That way I can't deselect them by accident. Now I can move them freely. I think we want a bit of the... that's only half a pillar. Okay. I want the pillar to look natural-esque, but not... I don't know if there's a way to make that look natural. I mean, half a pillar is half a pillar. That's probably fine, really. And we'll just do the same on the other side. Make it fully exposed, at least. Like this is partly in the wall. We need to bring it back a little. Or we need to bring this one forward a little. No. I think that's the ticket. So once we get past this part, we do kind of need to plan a castle layout. So I'll think of that later. I need to think of like what rooms are in a castle. My idea so far, we have a library. I had that in mind because of course we have all those cool library pieces from the campaign to play with. Let's make sure this is in the wall. And I have to go to like there. That's fine, whatever. I think I didn't consider that here. Right. What else is in a castle? A throne room, of course. But that'll be where you fight the boss. So well, that'll be one of the last rooms I do, probably. This is very uneven looking. Oh, for God's sakes. It's annoying that clicking middle mouse button resets the camera, but holding it down rotates the camera. But if you accidentally click it down, you know, while trying to rotate the camera, you just fuck everything. I guess a smithy or something? We have a town blacksmith, but, you know, a castle would have its own, probably. Like, guard barracks, that's probably a thing. Like, armory, I guess? You can combine that idea into, like, one, I guess. That's probably good. It's not too wide. I think for this bit we're going to use these cool pillars. Because we have so much light on the sides, I don't think we need middle lights. So I think I'm fair to use these where I can. We're also going to throw some carpet down, because the carpet is pretty cool looking. Let's just copy this one. There we go. And we'll go like that. I guess I should probably have these facing the right, like the same way. Make it a little less weird looking from the top. Not that the top matters. I've been debating whether I want... I was going to make 2 different camera angle versions of this map. I still might. But I think it'll be like this. And you probably won't see any higher than this, I think. If you're going to play from this version. So I don't think we have to worry too much about that kind of stuff. But for now, I'm not going to worry about that. Because of course it's far later. Okay, I think top is probably the easiest way to do this. It's kind of just hard to judge, because I did everything at an angle. Which is a bit of a pain in the ass. And of course it's not straight, because why would it be? That would be convenient. That's probably where it lined up. I guess we could technically look from a... Let's look at them through the eyes of our heroes. How will that look? I do like the idea of a staircase at the end, so we'll try and do something like that. I just wish it wasn't so tall. I might be able to tone it down. Alright, so if you go through here, there's a pillar. Just lined up. We could turn a grid on, that might help. Do spacing 100, I guess, and 150. I don't know. It's pretty close guess. I didn't actually know the height was 135. This will allow us to do not much because the grid is off. It's not exactly centered. We're just gonna have to eyeball it. Whatever. I think that's fine. If I notice later on it looks like shit, I'll fix it. Okay. Let's see if we can find the stair object Solus was talking about that goes with this. Because honestly, I don't know. It's probably in the same thing, right? Get over stair. Surely that's not it. That's just a flat plane, not a staircase. It's like a wheelchair ramp, but like a bit extreme. Or a step? Surely we don't make one manually. Right? Also, how would these work as stairs? Do you actually be able to walk up these? I got questions, but no answers. This is also not long enough to actually fit this hallway. I mean, it's a good stair, though, at the very least. We don't have to go up a massive staircase. This is the green version. It doesn't show up green unless you're in game, I guess. Airbrush up gray. So we have airbrush up and airbrush up gray. Don't know what the difference is. They both look pretty gray to me. Airborne throne. We're not using the throne, though. We're gonna make our own throne room. Not gonna worry about the throne room, of course, later. Until later. There was another piece I saw that was really cool in the Cause of Doom mission. It probably won't fit this thematic, but I'm gonna look anyway. There's the Almond Hen mission. We need Cause of Doom. I really enjoyed that campaign, man. I'm glad I finally finished it. The Adrenaline campaign is so much detail. It's just so well done. Like, this mission wasn't long, but it was just super cool. These. And it's this object here. I want this. It's a cool doorway that looks like it might fit in a castle. Let's just hope the stone isn't, like, super dark compared to what we're using. I mean, it will be. Honestly, if we only use it as a doorway, I think it's fine. It doesn't actually look that bad in comparison. It is obviously a different color, but you won't really notice. It's not like I have a cool version of this door like in the normal Erebor stoneworks, so we'll just use it anyway. Because I think it'll make good transitions. So I can make some cool hallways with this, I feel like. Just paste a few of these together. Could probably get like a pretty cool immersive looking hallway to go down. Maybe. Really zoom in here to get this correct. Would it be like this? If we just do this. That looks perfect. From the top it doesn't look perfect. I have a space, but like I said before, we don't see the top, so who gives a shit? Although it might have shadow and then there not have shadow in these parts. Maybe that's why they had another object there. Let me go back to the other map quickly. It was... oh, they have like this facade as well. This is good too. Might use that. I don't know. Oh, never mind. There's so many custom props for this. It's crazy. Like, look at each piece of this is like a custom model. Is that nuts or what? I mean, here's a stair. We could just use this. Save myself a fucking hassle. And it's an actual staircase. Because you use it. My only problem is it's going to be, of course, the darker stone, which I don't want a lot of. I could just do the whole castle in the darker stone. But I kind of like the lighter Erebor stone for the castle bit. Because I was going to use this darker stone for the catacomb section. This... I don't know if I can use that. We should make it massive. I mean, that does work. But it will look out of place. Got all kinds of weird options we have here. See this part? It looks more like a cave. That's why I'm not huge on using it. In this part, at least. What is my alternative? Make my own? There has to be a better stair than the airborne stair thing we have here. Let's go over all the default airborne pieces and just see what we actually have to work with. We got the catapult, which doesn't actually have to be a catapult. It could just be a doorway. See, I don't like those doorways. I'd rather use these. So we're not gonna. I mean, I like them, but they're more they feel too dwarven. As if these don't, but I don't know. We got all kinds of wall section, destructible door, airborne edge, airborne bridge. There's lots of edge pieces. Is this a doorway or just like a... That's the thing in the mission where they have like the floating thing below it. That's right. We got the airborne main gate, of course, which could be used, I suppose. Aside from the giant dwarf on top. Never mind. Hello, special guests. Thank you for the 1 bit. Let's see. Maybe this actually does act as a stair. But you have to cover it in these to, like, facade it, perhaps? It's like crazy. I mean, it's stupid that they couldn't just make a stair object, if that's the case. So it doesn't work 100% without clipping. I guess it does. We'll just see if we can even get up this in the slightest. Hell if I know. So what, we'd have to go like this? And then make a staircase? Fuck me, that's a lot of work. Okay, where's Aragorn at? He's right there. Okay, he's ready for testing. Alright, it's good nighttime. It's a bit too nighttime. Let's try again. Alright. Let's see if this works. I don't think it will. You know, whatever. Give it a go. That's right, Solus. I'm back! Like, Die Hard 2 with a vengeance. Die Hard with... Just die. Just die hard. I had the need to bleed my mapping will. I don't know. I was thinking about some stuff after playing the campaign last night of Age of the Ring, so I figured I'd get some ideas down.
Sauron had the ring.
I want to do some castle work.
Indeed.
Indeed. This pillar is really good. I'm happy with the inclusion.
I'm going to have a look around.
I'm trying to get these stairs to work here. Oh, Solus.
Go for.
Since you're just joining me, you probably didn't see this. I found something in the Age of the Ring campaign that I could use.
It's a long way.
Check this out. Destroyable bramble wall. Oh, you splash so we kill the wall.
We shall hold here.
I could hide shit behind those. Is that not amazing?
What do we have here?
I think it's amazing.
Indeed.
It's amazing what you find when you dig through files.
Indeed. I'm going to have a look around.
Alright.
It's a long way.
This doesn't work like that.
Go for.
I'm just kidding.
Indeed.
We shall hold here.
But you've only just arrived.
That is our road.
It's so dark.
Stop till nightfall.
Can we actually go up this?
We must wait for cover of darkness.
I'm trying to figure out how these fucking airborne stairs work.
What do we have here?
Like, how do you... How does this airborne stair work, Solus? Maybe I should load up airborne and look at a stair. Gotta put terrain underneath. What kind of peasant bullshit is that? God's sakes. Can't they just let me have a goddamn stair that works as a stair? Is it so much to ask? Alright. Fine. But yeah, I was pretty happy to see that. Strange that EA didn't use this on any other maps. Oh, they actually didn't use it in Airborne? I guess they didn't, did they? Well, whatevs, I guess. I know what you mean, though. We can make a ramp out of terrain. That's not too hard. My biggest problem is... Also, I'm going to use this doorway. I think is very cool. We can just piece together hallways or whatever with this sweet little section of stonework. But I think I could use this stair. It's a more complete stair. I don't have to build by scratch, but I don't think it fits the aesthetic as well. So I think we'll use this fucking weird one. I don't mind having the doorways made of stone, darker. I don't know what they made it for. Probably a stair. Maybe originally they were planning on having it more up and down, and then they're like, well, maybe not. I don't know. They made a few things they didn't use, of course, so fuck knows. Okay, how do I combine this to this? I do still have a problem with how tall this is, but I think it'll be traversable, so. I think really what we have to know is how tall is this? And what do we see when Aragorn is up there? That's actually important. It's quite tall. Jeez. That's almost 300 height. Okay. Let's go for that bigger brush here. Too tall. Too short. That's pretty close. Can you design for Middle Earth too? What do you mean exactly? Can I make maps for Beef Me Too? Is that what you're asking? I could. Not gonna, but I could. How wide of a ramp do we need? I guess we place the ramp first and then figure that out later. And we just to be here. Ramp width will be like 70. Nope. 120. I think we've gone to the right a bit more, so we can just move the whole thing right. Perhaps. The ramp does not quite match up with the ground. So he's going to dip into the ground trying to go up the staircase. So we're going to have to do... Fuck. I'm tempted to put this a bit down. We'll keep it at 0 for now. I don't even think we need this bit, to be honest. Like, what is this supposed to be for? It doesn't actually help me, anyway, as far as I can tell. Also, it starts to clip into the floor, which doesn't... It's at a different angle than the staircase itself. Let me just get rid of this. Let me do a bigger stair. Let me just build a staircase. These are 2 different stairs. I also didn't look to see which one was which. We have airborne step and airborne step gray. Are you designing for someone? I'm designing for myself. I'm making a custom map for myself to play. Well, for everyone to play, I guess. Making a little adventure map in Beef Me 2 Rezo King Age of the Ring mod. Just notice I have this thing in depths of airborne with stairs plus ramp. Copy that. Okay, I'll have a look. Wait, depths of airborne. That's the one you didn't release, isn't it? Can you send me it? I might still have a version of it, but I don't know if you had... I don't know where it is, first of all. And second of all... Didn't you have a more advanced version of what I have? The version I have is old. I thought you worked on it a bit. God, where would I find it, though? My... You know. I can't find anything on this desktop. New Wold? Nope. Sky Garden? Nope. Is it installed? What's it called? Depths of Airborne. Oh, I do have it. Okay. Very well. Apparently it's already in there. Oh, shit. Loading into Age of the Ring is gonna fuck with things, apparently. Okay. With stairs plus a ramp. You do have stairs a lot. Is it just these basic stairs? In the corner. The throne? That's pretty good. Oh, I see. That's what that ramp thing is for. Okay, can we just do this? Yeah, probably don't need that. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. Fuck's sake! Oh my god. Please, have mercy. Fuck it, we're bringing it all. We don't need the carpet. That's what I'm trying to leave. I'll make my own carpet. Cool. Let's have a look at it. Well, that didn't copy well, did it? Right. It's because your map values are so, like, different. Do the ramp with it? Oh, I deselected the ramp, didn't I? Oh god, I gotta click through this again. Apparently the catapult expansion is not a thing in Age of the Ring. Or is it enough? Let's try that again. No, you can't copy terrain from one map to another. I tried that before. Sadly, that does not work. Okay, we need that. Oh, I see. I thought that was... I deselected this, thinking it was this part. I got it. Let's just get what we don't want on here. We'll just take all of this right here. Actually, hang on. Before we do that, let's have a look at your terrain. What's this? Is that just invisible terrain? Yeah. For what reason did you have to make it invisible? Just out of curiosity. Oh, because it clips through. Ah. I see what you did. Okay. You clever bastard. So we make the ramp bigger than the stair. And then we just make the ramp invisible. I get it. I mean, I'm still gonna have to make my own, so really copying and pasting it doesn't help, does it? But it gives me an actual idea of how it works, at least. So that does help. We should probably connect this before we commit, I think. Otherwise we're gonna have this weird segment where we don't know where it should be. So let's just do that quickly. I think one more will do, which is to rotate it a bit. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Is the castle gonna be purely linear? No, we'll have side corridors. That's why I'm keen on this. Also, I was thinking about secret bookcases and stuff. Maybe I wonder if there's a way, because we made these vines destructible, right? With some INI code. I wonder if there's a way to make like a torch, like a sconce, indestructible, or destructible rather. So basically, you destroy that torch on the wall, and it'll open up a bookcase leading to a secret passage. Isn't that a cool idea? Basically, make the bookcase disappear because I don't know how else you would do it, but. And then just like make the character go, oh, secret passage. I think that'd be fun. I don't know if you could do that. We can, of course, just make it so if you go into an area in front of it, it'll open it as well. But like, you know, we got some ideas. Serve in a lever objects? I don't think so. I was gonna use this though. I need to get out of the texture fucking visibility thing. There we go. I think this one will work pretty nicely. This torch sconce here. If we just put one of those in the hallway, it looks like something you could like pull down, you know what I mean? And that might like open a thing. So that's pretty usable. It's also very small, so it might be easy to like not notice that you could hit it. So that could be cool. So we'll give that a go when we figure it out. I do need some ideas for rooms for the castle. Solus, if you got any. Like so far I have. Let me write them down. Let's do like castle rooms. Let's not use what castle, you idiot. We'll have hallway. Main hall, let's call it. We'll have dining hall, obviously. The barracks. The armory. Throne. What else? Dungeon. What else do you need in a castle? Treasury? Vaults? That could be good. Any ideas? I mean, that covers a lot of ground, thankfully. If you combine that with hallways and secret passage. Library, of course. That was going to be one. Be waste not to use those cool library props. Well, we can always go back to that. For now, that's my list so far. Like, what else is a... I'm trying to think, like, what in games, like, when you go through a castle, what is there? Yeah, I don't know. Yes. Alright, well, let's finish this well. Well, shit happens. Is this where we want this, though? Is this centralized? Training room for knights, or a place where they store siege engines? Would you store siege engines inside of a castle? That doesn't seem like a thing you do. It's not like a garage. Training room, that could work. Siege, I don't know what that. I've never gone through a castle and seen like a castle, like a trebuchet sitting inside of a castle. It's a bit strange. Let's copy this here. Why is this... Oh, because I already did a piece. Okay. I was going to say, this sticks out far worse than the other side. I did a segment already. Well, at least I know. Alright, so it has to be like something like that. Just get roughly in position. And we'll have to fix it. Alternatively, we could just leave it like curved like that. There's also other pieces of wall we could use. I don't have to use these straight wall pieces every time. And I probably should look into doing something of that nature. This might look weird. This also is going to just be angled more this way. Like that? No. For some reason I'm having trouble getting it angled. Much closer. This is not perfect. What's the edge look like? Invisible. Okie doke. Then we need some sort of a... Where's the other airborne props? Let's see what we have. There's probably something that'll work perfectly for this. Not these. We have this corner bit. Could work. Perhaps. Such a pick of a lever that they made in Legends. Oh. That's clever. I like that. I mean, that's not very conspicuous lever, but I do like it. I can't open legends, though, so you'd have to tell me what objects those are and where to find them. Unfortunately, that shit crashes for me every time. For no fucking reason. Looks good, though. It's well done. Just crashed for me as well. Shit. Oh dear. This is actually going to be too big for this. I should keep pieces out, though. So I can, at a glance, see what I have to work with. Alright, so we got that corner, we got this corner. What the hell's the difference between corner and corner gray? That's what I need to figure out. What the hell is the difference between these two? So they look identical to me. So I'm gonna go in game and see what... Same with these stairs. One of them was gray, one of them wasn't. Now it's just like, I don't... What's the difference? Which one's which? There's airbrush step, and then we have airbrush step gray. Nope, there's also airbrush step. Where's gray? There's gray. It's gonna get confusing with all these stairs here. Okay, I think we'll just move ourselves over here. Actually, I want to see what the new hallway looks like. Okay. Oh, also Solace. I got the. You know how we had that campfire light, but I said it was a bit too obnoxious? I found some ionite code to change that campfire light. So we can, we can change it and use it like the particle proxy. In case we want to add some light that isn't crazy. Like a 1300 light is pretty big. So I can fuck around with that if we need to. It's Mori Hammer B placed on top of a tomb column 1, which is placed on top of a bigger tomb column 1. Mori Hammer B. Okay. That makes sense, because it's the hammer. Alright, let's try and recreate that real quick. So let's close this. Moria Hammer B will probably be in Moria. Well, I'm not sure in Age of the Ring, actually. I don't think Moria has... Does Moria? Oh, it does. Okay. There we go, Moria Hammer B. That does already look like a lever by itself. Or lever, however you want to fucking say it. And a tomb column. On top of a tomb column. Remember that destructible chest they enabled? No, I don't. But I like the idea of a destructible chest. These are tomb columns, yes. Tomb column 1 placed on top of a big trunk. Tomb column 1, okay. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Where'd our low hammer go? There it is. Let me have a look at this thing again. Ah, I see. Okay, so we need, like, this is the base. Shrink this one down a bit. To 80. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. It's not centralized. this bad boy up. That's super good. And if you leave a little bit of the hammer sticking out, then you can see, like, it feels like you have a rotating part. I mean, ideally this will probably go down more. Oh, my part. Depends on how tall you want to be, I suppose. That does work like a liver. Cool. I don't know how we're going to use that. But we can think of something. Because that's not very conspicuous, you know? It's pretty obvious. So we can use it for something that we obviously want to open. Okay, I think we're ready to go in game. Let's just leave the lighting as daytime. So I can truly tell what the difference between the walls that are in the stairs and stuff. I'm just gonna guess one's gonna be more gray than the other. Crazy, I know. So far though, I'd say we have a lot of cool ideas for the castle. I'm really looking forward to doing the dungeon in particular, to be honest. I'm a sadistic asshole. I feel like we have a lot of cool options for the dungeon parts.
A time may come for valor without rigor.
Oh yeah, this looks much better as an entrance hall.
We must wait for cover of darkness.
Not a fan of that light though. What the hell's going on with the shadows?
Into the wild.
Is that being caused by this? That might be being caused by this, because they have like a very large top part.
I'm going to have a look round.
That is our road.
Oh, this is because it's daytime. We've never seen this map in day once we went through the,
We must wait for cover of darkness.
thing. How do we get out?
Go forward.
Through the wall, of course. Right.
I'm going to have a look round.
We shall hold here.
Okay.
Indeed.
So this one is darker than this one. So we want to use this.
We must wait for cover of darkness.
And the wall pieces.
We shall hold here.
We must wait for
Two
cover
wall
of
pieces next
darkness.
to each other. One's darker than the
Go
other.
forward.
Indeed.
What do we have here?
I'm going to have a look round.
I'm gonna say we just don't use the gray one. That makes the most sense. Kind of weird that you never really go inside a generic castle in any Diablo games. Do you not? I don't know about 3, but yeah, I guess. I mean, you mostly go through cathedrals and stuff, don't you? Which makes sense, I mean. This. Moria Box C. Ah. Okay. They made that destructible? Is it not by default? So the way I had to do the vines was I put it on team player creeps, and then you were able to destroy it. Maybe if we just do this, and it'll be able to be destroyed. Let's just try it. Probably need some code, but you know, doesn't hurt to try. Also, I'm gonna make it night, just make so that shadow bug and shit isn't gonna be normal. If it is, that would be bad. Ah. Okay, there's some script for it. Needs code and then apparently drops a treasure. Cool. Okay, so we can use that instead of just like treasure sitting around. We can have destructible treasure boxes. I like the sound of that a lot better. I wonder if it's a way to... Like, how much does it give you?
And one ring answers to Sauron alone.
That is our road.
Yeah, once it's night. Well... The shadows are still buggy. And I have a feeling it's these columns. I might not be able to use them like I wanted because of all the top bits.
It's a long way. We must wait for cover of
I'll have to
darkness.
see what it looks like without them.
These are strange tracks.
Would it be sick if we dropped in Paladin Shard? Yeah, potentially.
Go for.
Where did I put
That
that
is
box?
our road.
Where? Maybe.
Uafelithan.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, yeah.
It's a long way.
It's not targetable until you make it coded. Okay. Makes sense.
Go for.
That is a convincing lever.
We shall hold here.
Into the wild.
Go for.
We do not stop till nightfall.
Okay, so pillar-wise, I guess we just stick with the Mori pillars we've been using, probably. I really like that other one that I had. But, you know. If it don't work, it don't work, you know? Look if it's possible. Anything's possible if you know how to code it, probably. That's the main thing. Alright, let me get rid of these and replace them with like just generic ones without torch A's on them. Let's see if that fixes it. So let's add the code in. Okay, copy. All right. Cool. Let's see if that works. Don't know if you can see. Probably not. Oh yeah, I do. I can't see anything. There we go. Gonna go back in. See if it works. Ah! We have one too many ends, I think. How about a little prison section? Yeah. That was the dungeon part I was gonna do. Dungeon's a prison, you know. Oh, you can't see the screen I'm on, right? I'm gonna do a dungeon. You'd have a dungeon in the castle. The lower part is gonna be a catacomb. So I'm gonna run with that idea more so than like anything castle related. It's deeper than the castle, you know? That's where we start getting weird. More Moria-like, I guess, is how I would describe how my ideas for the second map will be. I'm not sure at all what to do about the third map. The idea is to like go to hell, but fuck knows. I've lost my train of thought entirely. What's it doing? Oh yeah, I was editing. I know. I think this end here is too many. Because it said you had too many ends. End. Desecrated chapel room? Ah, yeah, that's a good idea. That would be something in a castle. Little chapel room. Oh shit. I like that. I'll let you listen in a moment. After this crashes. Another Another end. Missing end token. Or maybe we didn't have enough ends. Okay, let's add. Desecrated Chapel to list of rooms. Okay. Yeah, let me fix this. I didn't send the whole code. Oh. Well, that's convenient now. Alright. I feel like to send the whole code. I'm ready. That would be useful. Yeah, that looks like more what we're looking for. Okay. Let's see if that works. Yeah, I don't think without the bottom part you wouldn't even spawn a treasure chest. I was looking at it before thinking, where does this say spawn treasure? But I didn't really vocalize that. Fuck! Okay. It might not be the code you sent as well. No, it would have. What if it's as simple as adding another end? I'm just gonna stay on the screen for a sec. Because it's saying missing end token. Maybe we're just missing an end token. Maybe it's that simple. Because sometimes they have like 4 ends at the end of the fucking thing. Oh, there we go. It's loading. It is literally just missing an end. I hate INI. I'm gonna be honest. I hate it. You can do some really cool stuff with it. Amazing stuff. But by God, is it confusing and annoying. I don't understand half of the INI stuff I post into my maps.
I do not know what strength is my blood.
We shall hold here.
Oh, so it wasn't that object that was causing glitchy shadows.
Do not stop till nightfall.
Well, that's worrying.
We shall hold here.
Where is glitchy shadows coming from? These? The fact they're casting shadows at all is annoying. Only takes so many air suns a day.
Into the wild.
Same.
Indeed. Into the wild.
After that, I just start to break.
We shall hold here.
Okay, so... I mean, I can try rotating the shadows
stop till nightfall.
just in the map by default.
Go for.
It's a long way.
The chest isn't targetable. Can you open the Legends map and see what team the chest is on, Solus?
These are strange tracks.
Let's check some things in settings. That might also be an option. But I also need to know what team it's on. Because it's probably, it might be, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be on creeps or not. That's what I did before with the vines, but doesn't mean that's what they did. Okay. So the shadows are a problem. I'm not sure what to do about that. Aside from just Isn't that just all the normal default object properties, though? Recruitable, powered, enabled, normal default unit 100, experience level none? None isn't an option. This doesn't matter. Well, the object properties are default. I don't know. There must be something else. Is there another one? Is there two thing? Or team's creep? Yeah, I said team creep already. But hasn't resulted in victory. Figure this out. I think there's another line of code somewhere probably you need in that thing. Perhaps. It might not all be together. That's my worry. I can only imagine that fucking INI file for that map is huge. Actually, I don't have to imagine, do I? I have it. I can open an INI file without crashing. Okay. More hammer. Hang on. Moria box B, box containing key, treasure box armor. Blah blah blah, treasure spawning boxes. See, this also might need to be a thing. I don't know. So it's just two. There's a lot of different treasure parts. Oh god, this feels like a lot of work for little reward. Did you give me this part of the code? Like with its health and stuff? Because I think it has to have life. I think you forgot to give me the maybe not. Let's see what we actually have. I'm not gonna add all this shit in here because it might just cause more problems. Yeah, like our Moria box doesn't even have a life. It has to have an amount of life or else you can't actually attack it. So I think you just didn't send me all the code I needed. Where is Moria box C again? Yeah, see, it goes all the way to here. You gave me like half of it. Okay. There we go. That's a bit lengthy. We'll just try this first without the treasure spawning boxes. If we can even get it to be attacked, that's a step in the right direction, I think. I think one step at a time is probably a good way to do it. Let's put ourselves right next to the chest we did. Okay, good. Just make a day. It makes life easier. Okay, it'll probably crash because there's not enough ends or something, but oh no, it's fine. Excellent. I think now we've given it like a model to attack, basically, with the health. It should be attackable. Because that's what I had to do with the vine. I had to give it like a health bar, basically, and stuff. I guess without it, you can't attack it. Makes me wonder how much stuff you can actually do that with. You know what I mean?
There are a few of us left.
Still not targetable? Are you shitting on me?
We shall hold here.
Come on.
Into the wild.
Come on, man. Shit. Are you sure they were attackable, Solus? And not just like you open? No, surely they were. It is a good looking chest, I agree. I like it. Yeah, they're definitely attackable. Alright, we'll try adding more code. Oops. Let's close this for now. Because I got so many things open, it's getting confusing. So this is our map on I&I, yes? No. Not at all. Okay. Here's our map I&I. Here's Legends map I&I. So where is... So we'll take treasure spawning boxes, and we'll just take all of it from here on out. Yeah? Destructible Spike Wolf and Golden Boss. Ooh. Okay. If this causes a crash, I'm gonna have to destroy this whole thing. Well, within reason, of course. Alright, let's try that. Has it crashed? That's always a good sign. Destroy after all? I guess. It's in the name. Gotta stay on brand. I hope this works so I can move on. I've been fucking around with this chest for far too long. I want it to work though, so I'm invested.
I do not know what strength is in my blood.
Okay, that's cool. I like the effect. It's still not targetable though. Why?
I'm going to have a look around.
We do not stop till nightfall.
I'm going to have a look around.
I don't understand. But by God.
Into the wild.
I do like it adds particle effects to it, that way you don't just look at it and be like, is that collectible or not? You can clearly tell it's going to be collectible. I wonder if we can add that to like quest objectives as well. Like things maybe like when you go pick up a mushroom and then give it that kind of glow. That'd be interesting. Worry about that later though. Alright, back to the drawing board. Boots of speed particles. Nope. Talisman of deadly rage. No. Custom modifier lists. Oh boy, this all looks fun. Maybe because it's an Age of the Ring. You know what I mean? Maybe something is different in Age of the Ring that makes it not work. That's a possibility we haven't considered. But I want it to work. It must. Hall of Rage now affects heroes. Leadership also affects heroes? The fuck? You can actually put that shit in code? That's crazy. Self-heal is now athless to prevent the heal glitch. I barely tickled this fucking INI file. Here's a good way of learning how to do, like, the code for, like, custom mobs, though. Like, you can do their attack speed, attack range, etc., etc. Like Legend Summon level 2 Barrel Light. This actually might be something I would find useful because I had Barrel Lights. Being able to just change their stats. But I'm not worried about that right now. Spell book. Shield bash and charge. Preferred bow. There's also a much shorter code for Moria Box B above the other one. Yeah, I saw that, but I mean, what does Moria Box B even look like? Out of curiosity. Let's see. Let's B, that is. Oh, it's empty chest. Okay. I mean, that's usable. One with the lever makes it tackable, I suppose. Yeah, I saw the lever one. Could be good. Special retexturing. Treasure drops. So I don't want to add too much of this because wild Shelob, etc., etc. That magic golem they made is very cool. In the thing, in that map. That was the first time I've seen like a custom monster in a vanilla setting. I thought that was pretty sweet. Hello, Halo Gods. Haven't seen you in quite a while. Well, I've been around. Goal might be the most impressive thing. I would say it probably is, yeah. It's not something in the game by default. That's why I'm impressed by it. Somebody made a monster boss out of just code and shit. It's crazy. Oh my god, there's so much code. This is all just for the golem. Look how much code. We're still in golem code, by the way. Golem magic hit, golem armor. Ultima. Rock smash, that's the golem's abilities. Now we're down to hero statues. Just insane amounts. Healing restoration, well glow. Nope. Temple corruption release effects. Don't know what that means, but it sounds cool. Eerie haze generator. Pretty fireflies. What is pretty fireflies? Fireflies could be cool. We have a nighttime map. Imagine fireflies in the forest. How do you do a firefly? I wouldn't know where to begin. Although I think if I use a particle proxy, it might crash the game. We should just play it again. We should just play the fucking thing again. I'd be down to play Legends again. You think Fireflies in the 1v1 Tombs or Karna? Really? Let's have a look at it real quick. Maps. Yes, do save. Would it be these? Cinematic Particle Proxy 2. I guess I need to find the INI file for it now. God, so much code to go through. Oh yeah, you did copy the Legend Fireflies. I could try it. Mako Tomb Light? What the fuck? he's got his name on it. Impressive. Is Mako Tomb Light part of it? Probably not, right? Particle Proxy 3. This object will look like blue, yellow fireflies. That's not how you spell yellow. Just saying. Lol. LOL. Do I need this whole thing? Object Moria pick A? This will look like fireflies. So the blue light shines out of the tombs. Oh, right. I might use that in the boss room, perhaps. Could be cool. I'm gonna do the castle, like, boss room out of, like, Orthanc pieces. So we can try and give it, like, a... Can we make it green? If I can make that blue light green, like, evil looking? Oh, that'd be amazing. Right, what do I actually need for this? Just this bit? Or do I need this as well? No, I might as well have a look, you know what I mean? Do I need this part? Well, it's just fireflies, I guess so. I am slightly worried it's gonna break. Do I need all of this? So we can't use Moria pick A, I guess. Okay, sure. Let's close this. Don't save. And gotta find which was mine. The one that's not 2 miles long. They're both 2 miles long. Why do I have the Legends one open twice? Do I have Legends open twice? End Hell Knight. What was the Hell Knight? I don't remember Hell Knight. Hell Knight Blast. Hell Knight sounds cool. Man, we need to play Legends again. I need to know what all this stuff is. I don't remember it. Not today, obviously, but maybe sometime soon? Maybe tomorrow? Oh, it was the Nazgul with the flame texture. Ooh. Ooh. See, I'd be down to use that. Well, maybe not in the castle bit. I guess that's something I'd use in hell, eh? Makes sense. Okay. Let's close this. I need my map. We'll just try pasting this whole bit at the end of this. And then await our crash. shit. I like to separate every piece of code with a line so I know where it stops. Okay. That's what I thought. So, here we go. Blah blah blah, Cinnamon Particle Proxy 2. Module tag 3, which must be unique among all modules for this object. This is what I was expecting. This happens every time I try to use this particle proxy thing, I feel like. In Age of the Ring. Don't know why. I don't really know how to read the error that well either, so it doesn't help. It'd be nice if I didn't have two of these open. Maybe you're using particle proxy 2 already? I'm not. I'm not using any particle proxies. As far as I'm aware. I could be wrong. Let me check. So we have the code for the columns. We have campfire light, which in itself is its own thing, I think. It does say module tag 2 there, though. Well, I guess they all do. Everything does. That has nothing to do with it. Look at the vine barricades. Those aren't using particle proxies. It wouldn't make sense if the particle proxy shit was came from the treasure chest, because it's in the same thing, you know what I mean? Treasure chest box armor. It's weird. We should be able to attack the treasure chest as far as I'm aware, but it just doesn't seem to work. What should you buy? This just confuses me. All this just looks confusing to me. It's nonsense. I'm not that desperate for fireflies, I'm gonna be honest, so let's just fucking get rid of this anyway. It's not worth the trouble. I'm gonna try to stay away from anything that has particle proxy in the name. Just because I know Age of the Ring has a trouble with it for some reason. Alright. Could have been a good idea, but also it might be excessive anyway. Also kind of detracts away from the spooky feel that the map's going for, more so. Because you're going to be walking through like a foggy wood, rather than thing. Actually, there's one thing I want here. Fuck you. Find bit. There we go. We could try this. Maybe it'll work. The lever code. I don't know. If it does, cool. I mean, if I could just hit it, I guess that's something, you know? Alright, gotta relaunch the game since it crashed. Whatever I just had selected was on Skirmishing Angmar. Maybe I should actually have a look at some of these things. I don't know. Does the lever have to be? Maybe the lever has to be on creeps as well. could just change that quickly. I mean, it makes sense that to be on creeps, so you can actually hit them. Because if they're neutral, you can't attack anything neutral. So I think it's a safe assessment. Alright, after we're done with this, I'm going to continue building the actual castle. Making progress this time. I haven't made a single bit of progress. Once we start exploring ideas, I stop making progress.
A time may come for valor without rigor.
But we also have cool ideas for later. Unfortunately, these ideas don't seem to
Wait for
work.
cover of darkness. It's a long way.
Why aren't they targetable? Why?
Go
Let's see what
forward.
it's like to walk through this.
These are strange tracks.
We do not stop till nightfall.
This makes a good hallway.
I'm going to have a look around.
I like that.
We must wait for cover of darkness.
We must. Okay. Well, it's something we can look into later, right? At least we got the idea. I'm sure there's a piece of code we're missing or something that'll make that work, but for now, we'll sideline that and make some actual structural progress. Because if I don't make the building, I can't get anything done. Okay, so first things first, let's make this ground flat again. Since we completely made it weird with the ramp. There we go. Alright, so I need to get the walls done. Right, I need something for these corners. Also, I need to figure out how to deal with the shadows. So I believe our shadows are coming from this angle. What if we just made everything this angle? That'll probably break my lighting entirely. Let's save before I fuck anything. Let's turn on shadows. Didn't seem to help. It's weird, I can't... I can. Okay, they are on. Doesn't feel like they're on in the castle, though. Anyway. Let's go to camera options. Global light options is what we need. So the biggest problem we have is the sun angle. If we just go from the top, maybe? That'll stop any nonsense. I think this also... Does this affect camera shadow lighting? Direction? If I put it here, will it flash this way? Or is it just the sun? Because if it's just the sun and we just put it on top, that's fine. Then it just casts shadows downward. I think we want shadows like this. You could try that. We need to go here. Probably won't solve my problem, but whatever. I'm guessing the camera angles stay the same, of course, when we change the map to darker as well, so that actually might make it harder to see now. So I might have to adjust that also, if it did. Because we don't want it pitch black. It's already pretty dark. I'm curious to see what my map looks like on low. But at the same time, I don't want to see what my map looks like on low. It doesn't matter. If you're playing my map on low, you should be slapped. Play a medium or nothing.
If Sauron had the ring, we would know it.
What do we have here?
Okay.
Into the wild.
I feel like that dealt with the shadowing problem I had.
It's a long way.
Excellent.
We must wait for cover.
Also, I didn't expect it to be such an easy solution. If I'm quite honest.
That is our road.
We should probably see how the rest of the map looks first.
We must wait for cover of darkness.
Make sure this lighting setting is okay.
These are strange tracks. Into the wild.
This is what it's going to look like in the castle. Good to me.
Nightfall, these hills will be swarming with orcs.
It's already swarming with orcs. Dildo.
That is our road.
We do not stop till nightfall.
We shall hold here. That is our road.
Get juked.
That is handsome, orc.
No.
Begone, fell beast! Move!
You have to be careful. With this camera angle, you can't just like click over here. You gotta rotate away.
Indeed.
That can be very frustrating, I'd imagine.
Hang on, hurry up!
These assholes. You want a piece of this? Yeah. Brick bitch.
We shall hold here.
Okay. Cool. Now we're gonna go explore the rest of the map real quick. It'll take a minute. But I need to see what these new shadows look like in game. It might have ruined the aesthetic of the whole map. I highly doubt it. Probably fine. Ruin. Took a Bob Ross stream. There's people spamming ruined.
I am Isildur's heir. Go for.
That is our road.
What do we have here?
It's also very light right here because I have a light thing going.
Into the wild.
It's not normally going to be this bright. I was playing around with the lighting.
It's a long way.
We have like a white light thing I have. See how this bridge and statues are very well lit? As
Do
well
not
as our
stop till
hero.
nightfall.
We shall hold here.
Why is this orange here?
I'm going to have a look round.
Did I put one of those things up here?
We shall hold here.
Oh yeah, it has like a 1600
It's a long way.
radius. I forgot.
I'm going to have a look round.
It seems to end here. I could add that orange lighting to this whole area. I mean, you would have some lighting because of the fire, but at the same time... Are they attacking Moloch? It's not very nice.
Stand back! What do we have here?
I think it looks cooler without
That is our road.
You could just have fire
We do not stop till nightfall.
Go for.
and light where the fire
Let's
is.
wait for cover of darkness.
Oh shit, that means this...
That is our road.
Ooh. That explains a lot.
It's a long way.
I used the campfire thing in these, so now that we've changed it, it's lighting up
We must
a
wait for
lot
cover
of
of
area
darkness.
and not flashing anymore. Right.
These are strange tracks.
Okay, overall, I mean, the shadow direction seems...
That is our road.
doesn't even change anything too much.
We must wait for cover of darkness.
It's hard to say because I have all these fucking lights all around that are not really going to be there.
That is our road.
Like, this is probably a lot brighter than it's supposed to be. Yeah. Okay. It's giving me a false representation of what the map looks like. I need to delete all these lights that I threw around and changed. What were those tomb columns in the town? What? Was there tomb columns in the town? I didn't notice. But if that's true, that's a disaster. That means something's glitching out, not supposed to be... Where did you see tomb columns? I mean, you very well might be correct. There is bugs in the world builder where if I put some objects down, it replaces objects to other objects. Like I had a few times. Alright, let's move this off the map as well. Honestly, the static light is so large. It's a problem. So we'll put it way out here. Maybe it was flash, actually. Maybe they'll be far enough away to stop fucking with the lighting. I think we can turn off shadows in World Builder. There we go. Ah. Alright, we'll just move Aragorn over here. We'll go from here. Oh god, I fucking hope you're not right. Okay. So then I'm gonna have to start deleting objects. Trying to figure out what's wrong.
There are few of us left. Into the wild.
I mean, the lampposts haven't changed model yet, so that's a good sign. This is how it should look with all these lights fucking everywhere.
It's a long way.
Which looks
What do
reasonable.
we have here?
I'm going to have a look round.
What do we have here?
I might even darken it a bit, maybe. Maybe not.
We shall hold here.
Oh, fuck, you're right. There's a tomb column. There's a tomb column. How did I miss those?
It's a long way. I'm going to have a look round.
Oh my god, no.
They have attacked!
This sucks. Weirdly enough, it's a very specific area. What is it replacing, though?
It's a long way.
What did I put here? Oh, like signs and shit.
That is our road. We shall hold here.
Oh, Jesus.
We do not stop till nightfall.
Now we have to hunt down what's causing errors in my map.
I'm going to have a look round.
That's fun. That's exactly what I wanted
I'm going
to
to have
do.
a look round.
That is our road.
I feel like it's getting worse every time I come over here.
We must wait for cover of darkness. I'm going to have a look round.
Well, we know it was something we did around the
Wild.
castle. So, maybe it's the lever thing we made? I don't know.
Indeed.
Could try deleting those tomb
We must wait
columns.
for cover of darkness.
Doesn't really make sense, because we've used the shit out of tomb columns.
What do we have here?
The lighting here is still too intense. Jesus. Why is this fountain lit up?
We do not stop till nightfall.
This.
Go forth.
I think even though I put it off the map quite a ways, it's still...
I'm going to have a look round.
I think 1600 covers like half the map.
We must wait for cover of darkness.
Quite large. This looks good though.
Indeed.
Except for the lighting that's obviously affecting this.
Into the wild.
Yeah, those light... Maybe we should just not use the particle proxy lights. Also, maybe that's what's causing the error. I don't know. Oh, boy. Well, this is a fucking nightmare. I can't believe it. So it has to be something I've added kind of semi-recently. At the same time, maybe not. Could have been something from the farm area, I forgot. I don't think I had checked out the town since the farm area. This is what it's supposed to look like. Not tomb columns everywhere. So we need to figure out why it's being replaced by tomb columns. I'm gonna delete all these lights. These ones should be fine, they're small. Right? Campfire lights. Wait, these are all campfire lights. Are you kidding me? Oh no, every one of these lights has to be destroyed. Okay. Fine. Well, the lighting got fucked up, for one. So I had to destroy every particle proxy light I found. 2, those tomb columns you saw were really there. So that also is a disaster and means I have something bugging out my map. And I need to figure out what it is. Or else I will forever be distraught. Let's just try destroying this. Since it's a tomb column, maybe tomb column over here is bugging out tomb columns across the map. Or something. I don't know. But this is really not great. Because that means I just have to keep deleting items until I figure out what the problematic object is. Which could be fucking anything, really. It's not the way I want to spend my time. And I'm quite pissed off. I should have left the campfire light as it was. Actually, I can add those campfire lights back and just leave the default ones. Edit the flash one. The flash one's the one I didn't like. Okay, we got rid of the tomb column, and now everything's turned to rocks.
The Northern Kingdom was destroyed long ago.
Like, what is
These are strange tracks.
What is this? What object is this supposed to be? What the fuck?
We must wait for cover of darkness. I'm going to have a look round.
Quite peculiar, to say the least.
We must wait for cover of darkness.
Is it like the floor stones? Oh, I think I know. You know those... I think those rocks... Yeah, as far as I can tell, it's just here. It's kind of weird. You remember all those gray rocks we added to the farm area? I'm thinking maybe the ones that Age of the... This is what it's spawning as. Maybe the ones Age of the Ring guys made, which clearly I'm pretty sure it's all of these. Maybe these are buggy, so we'll just destroy these off the map and just use the vanilla-y rocks. God, I hope that's the solution. Please, have mercy. Yeah, it just replaces certain objects with certain objects. I don't really get it, if I'm quite honest. I don't know why, but it's a bug, and it's not a fun one. It's the one I had with the lampposts in the beginning of the map, and I started getting aggravated at it. Because the lampposts were being turned to those wood beams. They're still on the map. Somehow.
I am Isildur there.
Did I use them? On the hill? Maybe. It's probably an object overriding another. Yeah, must be. Let's just destroy all those rocks. I think we used some over here, maybe. These. I don't think these are vanilla. You can kind of tell the vanilla ones from the non-vanilla ones. These are like darker, I feel like. Let's hope that solves it. I wish objects wouldn't override other objects, though. Unless it's some of the code we added that's fucking up the thing. That's also a possibility I hadn't considered. Because we don't exactly know how Legends code is going to react to be... or react to Edge of the Ring. Because it wasn't made for Edge of the Ring. It needs to be where it spawns. Okay. That's progress. It's just a couple of rocks now. Everything else looks normal. Okay, we're gonna be very careful with the rocks that we use, apparently, in this map. Oof. I never thought the rocks would be the buggy part of the map. Alright, so that rock was, what? This one? I don't know. I'm just gonna get rid of all of them just to be safe. Like, fuck these rocks. I mean, they looked good, but... oh, I'll think of something else. I'll figure out which ones are in the vanilla world builder and just use those. I wish I knew, Andy. Just saw it as a fair case of the grayscale. Oh no. I've seen the solution to grayscale. It's not pretty. I have to peel all your skin. I'm pretty sure that's the only place I've even placed rocks. Okay. It is now turned into a wagon wheel? Interesting.
A time may come for valor without. What do we have here?
It's just one thing after the next, isn't it? Fuck. That was a new thing I did make, the wagon. The wagon wheel is a vanilla object. I'm pretty sure I used it before. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Well. Good riddance. It's too bad because that little custom wagon we made looked cool. I'll just get rid of this as well, fuck. This sucks. I hate this. See, I go from making progress to anti-progress. Next time, I have them delete all the fucking stuff I've done. It's not your INI, so I presume that edited somewhere else to spawn. I mean, I don't think it's the INI. We did just recently copy some INI from Legends, so it is possible it's not playing well. These carts work fine. I've used this cart before. So it must be the INI. Alright, I'm deleting all that INI shit we added to us. It seems to be doing more harm than good, I think. Okay. Alright, Andy, I'll show you my INI. Okay, so these were all fine. Mario module hall column Bs are fine. Campfire lights, that was a new one I did. I think that's fine though. And the cinematic point lights seemed fine. Vine barricade, just made a vine attackable. I copied that off of Age of the Ring map, so it should be okay. This is what we got from the Legends. Treasure spawning boxes, treasure spawning dust. We basically took the treasure chest thing. It is possible it's using a object that we it is replacing an object. Warrior box C. And then we had the Moria hammer as a lever. That was something we recently did. Wait, it says display name object beams. Isn't beams the object that's buggy? Originally I had to remove the object beams from my map because it was doing this. No, it's not beams. But I did use beams, actually, now that I think about it. I do have beams in these fires. Maybe they should go. Control M. Delete. Let me just see if that fixes it real quick. That's all. And we didn't add too much. I don't really think the treasure chest thing is gonna, or any of the INI I copied. I think that would change an object. Well, it might just be an object I added. I threw some beams in there, like last night. And since we didn't look at the town much yesterday, no, it would have been, you wouldn't even seen it. It was last night. It's possible I just didn't see it because I wasn't looking at the town. Nope, it's still fucked. Okay. It's not the beams. I'm pretty sure it's an object and not INI. Because I had this problem earlier, like when I first started the map. It was just an object was being buggy and it was replacing other objects for some reason. And then I kind of had to just hunt it down until it went away. Maybe we get rid of the cart as well? I'm gonna try just getting rid of this code also. That's the Legends INI. We can always get it back. Or what I'll do is I'll take it, copy it to a different one. No, there's nothing about the carts. It's not the cart though. Like every time I delete an object, it replaces that object with a different object until it stops. It's very strange. Let's just go to new text documents. Paste that shit in there. And then we'll delete that off of here. I just want to make sure, you know, I'm ruling on all possibilities here. I don't think it's the INF file. I think it's just a bugged object. Because it was probably doing this before when we were doing the farm stuff, but we never looked at the town, so I wouldn't have noticed. Because it's only doing it in the town. Because it's only replacing certain things, which seems to be weird objects, like a broken door, some banners. Oh, shit. Okay, now it's being replaced by the... those. We know these work. I've used these all over. I don't think it is Andy. I could delete the I9 entirely and it probably still persists. I'm fairly sure Age of the Ring World Builder has some bugs in it. That if you put an object down, it will corrupt other objects. Which is why I've tried to be super careful about what I place on my map, but... I don't know what's fucking broken, you know what I mean? Also, my map might crash if I delete the I9 file. Let's just make it text. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Let's just do that so it doesn't load. Alright, the INF file shouldn't be used now because I renamed it. If it works now, I'm just gonna be like, fuck. Alright. Send it to you in a minute. Unless it just works, then fuck it. So currently we're loading a map with no INI. And it still has the problem. So it's not INI related, like I thought.
The Northern Kingdom was destroyed long ago.
Because now we have no INI file.
It's a long way.
We shall hold here.
That's why those never looked broken. They've rebuilt themselves.
Wait for cover of darkness.
Oh shit. How do I stop these from rebuilding? I didn't really... I always looked at these by the time I got over there.
We would know it.
And I was like, I thought I made them damaged looking. No, they just fix themselves.
I'm going to have a look around.
Other than just destroying every object until it stops.
These are strange tracks.
Which is not the solution I want.
We do not stop till nightfall.
It's a certain object I've added semi-recently, and then you figure out what it is. Anything past the graveyard. So it has to be something either in the castle. Yeah, it's spawning town lamps now. Oops. So it could be any of this shit here. Like one of these could be buggy, and it's just bugging it out. You notice how everything it's replacing is from this area? I destroyed the cart here. The broken cart was right here. There's a town lamp right here. It very well might be one of these objects. So let's just try and destroy all of them. Looking for more of it. It's the only way to be sure. Alright, let's see how that goes. I think that's true. I think that's how it works. It's copying items around it, basically, and then replacing that object across the map. That's what it feels like is happening. This sucks. This is the problem. I don't know what fucking objects I can use anymore, because I don't know what fucking bugs out and what doesn't. It's so goddamn annoying. I fixed it. Fucking hallelujah. I told you that's exactly what's wrong. So one of those objects is buggy. But I don't know which one. I could go through one by one and figure it out. But Jesus Christ, that sounds like tedious work. But I think I should, because if I'm going to build a farm, I'm going to be using those objects, you know what I mean? That doesn't sound fun. I deleted so much work as well. So that's the kind of thing that just makes me want to stop mapping entirely. It's very disheartening when you lose your fucking progress because of bugs. Right, so I'm gonna undo. See, here's the carts. I don't think these carts were buggy. I don't think the wheels was buggy. I'm gonna undo until I get everything back. Like the rocks. I don't think the rocks were buggy either, if I'm quite honest. How far back can I undo, though? I think that's it. As far back as I can go. Which is good, at least I got the rocks back on the cliff. So what here do we think is buggy? I've used this before, I used this before, I used this before. What is this? Shire Halfling Leaf. That's probably fine. That's probably fine. What's this? It might be an Age of the Ring object. THD haystack, maybe? Let's delete the haystack. See what happens. Hey, it might be the right call. Who knows? If it is, at least we know. Don't use haystack. Ever. Ever. Stay the fuck away. Like, I need to make a list of what objects are, like, blacklisted from use. Currently, I know Woodbeam 1. Well, just Woodbeam, I think it's called. And whatever this is bad. Other than that, everything seems to be fine. Shit, it's going back to rocks. Okay. Why is it going back to rocks? Unless it is a rock. But it isn't, because I deleted all those rocks and it was still there. Alright, I'm going to delete all this. I have this weird feeling it's the corn. Engineering probably changed some objects with a different model to show up without need of new objects. Perhaps, yeah. I wouldn't know. It's not a great solution, though. If this is the result. It's not ideal. Yes, the corn. My precious corn. I hope it's the corn. Part of me hope it doesn't. Hope it isn't the corn. Because the corn will make a cool cornfield. Imagine a first-person cornfield. Not first-person, but whatever view we have right now. That'd be kind of cool. Like a corn maze. It's still showing rocks. I'm gonna try deleting that whole patch again. And just see if the rocks... This has got to be riveting content. Goodness gracious. Sorry about this. Alright, let's save that. I hope people don't watch this VOD. This has got to be the worst one of all. I'll still upload it for continuity reasons. But you know. Blech. How are you enjoying this? This sucks. I'm not enjoying this. I'm the one doing it. That's the worst part. I was enjoying it until I got to this. Okay, they've gone normal again. It's not the rocks, 100%. It's not the corn or any of that fucking crap. It's definitely something in this object pile. And it's not the haystack. So we're basically playing the guessing game here, trying to figure out which of these objects is broken and which isn't. I've used the trowel, I'm pretty sure. We've dropped trowel. Maybe this... I've used these barrels already, all three of these. Let's try this box. It's literally a guessing game. And unfortunately, I have to wait for the damn thing to load every time, which is the worst part. If there was a quicker way to do it, it wouldn't be so bad. I wonder if there's a way to tell that a thing is bugged. Like, is this bounding box like all fucked or something, or... I don't know. All I do know is... I want to die. Okay. It's not whatever I just deleted. Could be the Shire boxes. But aren't those used in, like... somewhere? Maybe this... I don't know. The Shire food box? Let's just do two at once. Make it easier on us. That way we at least know it's one of them. I don't think it's going to be Shire boxes. I think it's one of the hay bales, personally. We have like 6 different kinds of hay things. It's not the hay cubes, so we can rule that one out. I don't think it's the Dale props. I'm pretty sure I've used Dale props before. Those barrels and shit on the fucking things. Okay, it's not those. Oh boy. This is thrilling. Such mystery. I can't wait to figure out who the killer is. Let's delete both of these hay bales here. Has Doug used stale stuff on his 3v3 map and had the same problem? Did he? I don't know. I don't have the memory to memorize that shit. You might be right though. Maybe it is the Dale stuff. If that's the case, I wish I would have known that earlier. Fuck's sake. Yep, still there. Well, we'll try all the Dale shit then. Well, at least we're ruling out what's safe to use and what isn't, I suppose. So this is Dale objects. This also? Dale props. I mean, if one Dale prop is broken, I'm just not going to use any. So let's just delete both. Please work. Please be the one. Please! I want to continue. I don't have too much longer either. That's the problem. I'm running out of time. Time is not on my side. I've spent it all doing nothing. It's not the Dale props. Fucking kidding me? I find that hard to believe. But also at the same time I don't find that hard to believe. Okay. I think it's one of these two. Look at this one, for instance. It looks buggy. It has like a thing on the inside of it. Let's destroy it. Are these Dale props as well? No. I'm gonna try that one. Those two. I already destroyed one, right? This sucks. This fucking sucks. And I can't delete too many at once, because then I'll just have to go through each one. Anyway. Remember when mapping was fun? I do. It's community service for criminals. It's punishment. Hit the fire? The fire is fine. I've used these fires before in the map already. Okay, we tested these Shire things. We tested these. We tested these. We tested these. I did use these in the witches area already. So I thought they'd be fine. It might be these two. Let's just delete these and this. I mean, if it solves it, we at least know it's one of those three. I don't think it's going to be any of those. I had this elaborate plan to build a castle at one point. And here I am, deleting objects one at a time. Slowly undoing my progress and my sanity. Exactly how I wanted to spend my night. Fantastic. Is it an object closest to the rock? What haven't I deleted? These barrels. This barrel. Surely it's not the feeding trowel. Didn't I use a feeding trowel already? I used one at the blacksmith. Oh, I used a trowel, but not a feeding trowel. Maybe it is the feeding trowel. Oh, for God's sakes. Well, we'll try these ones first, whatever I deleted. I'm pretty sure I've already used these on the map, so I don't think these are problematic. Making a new map? No, I'm undoing my progress on a new map. I'm attempting. But, running into some issues, to say. Unforeseen bugs. Oh, please work. Ah! Ah! It must be the feeding trowel. It has to be. I've deleted everything else. Unless it actually was that rock. Also. Let me just... I think I left one of those non-vanilla rocks over here. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Alright, so undo the feeding trowel. If it's the feeding trowel, I'm gonna shit my pants. Like, why would a feeding trowel be bugging up my map? It doesn't make any goddamn sense. Then again, why would a woodbeam bug out your map? Who knows? I don't have answers. All I have is rage. So much rage. This has killed my mapping buzz. I think as soon as I find it, I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. Oh my god, really? What is it then? I tested everything. Is it actually rocks? Also? I'm deleting all the rocks. Yeah, you could remove the whole section again. Okay, deleting the rocks has gone to wagons again. I don't think it's the rocks. It just has to be one of those fucking things. Okay, the rocks can stay. Everything here can go. I have a weird idea. What if it is one of these lights? Just for my own sanity, I'm gonna try it. And then I'll just delete the rest if it's not the lights. This is quite frustrating though. I'm gonna have to test every goddamn object I put on the map to see if it breaks the rest of my map. It's gonna make the mapping process super slow, as if it wasn't already. Because I don't want to do this every time. It's not the lights. I don't understand. Legit. What is placed here that I didn't delete at one point? Although I haven't tried deleting this and having the rock still there, have I? Maybe it's because it's like a virus, it's spread to different objects. I don't know. Hi, Delphi. Welcome to the shittest fucking stream I've ever done. And I want to die. I wish this loaded faster.
Now you will die.
It's still rocks? What? Oh. Oh. Gifted 3 subs. Thank you very much.
Now you will die.
Number 1. Yeah, you're not wrong. Nice. Scotty Potty, Sandor the Hound, and Nato Wall, whatever that says. Got a free sub. Thank you very much.
Now you will die.
I'm... I think I move to specific rocks and keep removing whatever it replaces next. Okay. I know it's going to go to the carts and the wagon wheels, so I'm going to destroy those now. I'm just gonna skip the rocks for a second and see what happens. Oh boy. Please work. So I have to figure out what specific rock that is. That shouldn't be too hard, I guess. If it goes to the lantern again, though. But we fixed it at one point. I did use the wagon wheel, yes. The thing is, I don't think it's map-wide. Oh, wait, let's figure out what rock this is. It's like a small rock.
Come for valor without me.
Small rubbly rock. Which I didn't actually think I had any over there. Maybe I did. This one? You can't see. Let's just go over the hill real quick. So, do we think it's this one? It must be. It's the only really small one I have on the map. No harm in deleting it, I guess. This is so dumb. Why would it be a specific rock? What the hell's the difference between this rock and the other rock? It won't be able to go to the cart anymore, but it might go straight to the lamppost. And if that's the case, I've used this lamppost on this entire map, so I'm not gonna map-wide delete lampposts or anything. I also used a broken cart at the beginning of this map. At the very start. So I know that's fine. Even if it did show me a broken cart. Hay bales. Huh? Everything's going. Everything is going. Fuck it. I don't care anymore what it is, I just want it gone. Everything's going. Fuck. How'd I get to Discord? Okay. All the shit is going again. I think we just don't want to place a shit ton of objects next to each other, maybe. So this should, in theory, work. Use this draft tower or this guard tower. I like the draft tower. We'll use that instead of this. Okay. Just delete more objects. It should be fixed now. We've deleted all the carts. We've deleted all the objects there. We've deleted the special rock it keeps showing. It very well might go to another rock. I don't fucking know. If it does, I'm rage quitting. I mean, I had it working earlier, so it is possible. I spent the past hour just troubleshooting problems. Okay, it's fixed.
A time may come for valor without me.
We shall hold here.
Just double check.
We must wait for cover of darkness.
Move! Quickly!
Do not stop till nightfall.
I'm going to have a look round. It's a long way.
I was
What
gonna
do
math
we have
tomorrow
here?
as well, but now I'm just like... It's really killed my mood.
Do not stop till nightfall.
Also, I had to delete all those lights because I fucked up with some ionized shit. And I thought it was a different one.
What do we have here?
So now the actual lighting effect is gone. Which actually is probably okay, now that I think about it.
It's a long way.
I think maybe we're better off not
Worth
using
anything.
We
actual
shall
lights
hold here.
from particle
To the
processing.
wild.
I kind of like the glow just by itself.
Do not stop till nightfall.
I think this part in particular
It's a
looks
long
really good.
way.
I like these bush tree things.
We must wait for cover of darkness.
They look like exactly
It's a
how
long way.
the cows in the graveyard is such
What
a
do we
weird
have
thing.
here?
I might take them out, even though they do have cows in the graveyard
Go
of
for it.
Tableau.
We must wait for cover of darkness.
It doesn't feel right in my map.
What do we have here? We shall hold here.
Alright, let's just take a tour. We're going on a whole map tour,
Our
everyone.
road. Go forward.
Have to make sure everything is working,
It's a long way.
and it's not a short map.
What do we have here?
Indeed.
Go forward.
Okay, that looks,
Worth anything.
looks good.
Go forward.
Worth anything. It's a long way.
These still look good.
Indeed. Into the
I'm
wild.
going to have to be so careful placing objects now. I'm terrified.
These are strange.
Put the fear of God into me.
Into the wild.
Hey, it's the enemy. They're here.
Indeed.
That is our road.
This is the biggest area we need to figure out if it looks okay.
It's a long way.
Still a big fan of those
I'm
windows.
going to have a look round.
Very cool. Okay,
Do not stop till nightfall.
let's go visit the witch.
What do we have here?
I'm going to have a look round.
That is our road.
That's the terror of ritual death.
Indeed.
You're not wrong. It
Worth
is scary.
anything.
I must confess.
Do
Terrifying.
not stop till nightfall.
Oh, I didn't delete the,
What do we have here?
Oh, I used a flashing light. But I was gonna change it
Wild.
to following. I have to kill them all! God, there goes a fucking kill pig.
We must wait for cover of darkness.
I like the flashing lights. I was going to originally change it.
Go for.
We could change the small one.
What do we have here?
Indeed.
Oh, no, I was going to change the normal one.
What do we have here?
Oh, yeah, we're going to have to look at this camp.
We must wait for cover of darkness.
Can't quite go under it,
These are strange tracks.
but it's definitely big enough to be a tent now, at least. I hate how long these cords are. They should go, like, down, not so far
That
out.
is our road.
Makes it really hard to position.
Do not stop till nightfall.
It's a long way.
She has a little glow thing next to her, which looks pretty good.
We shall hold here.
I don't mind that at all.
What do we have here?
Worth anything. Indeed.
This little fishing dock with a burned tower.
Do not stop till nightfall.
I like this part a lot. With the trees.
We shall hold
I think
here.
it's great.
I'm going to have a look round.
It's
What
obviously
do
not
we
done
have
yet,
here?
but, you know, for so far,
Indeed.
it's pretty good.
That is our road.
Alright,
Wild.
back to the beginning. This map is actually bigger than I thought it was.
It's a
I
long way.
felt like it was going to be a quick map
We
once
must
you
wait
started
for cover
playing
of
it.
darkness.
But it's actually quite... It takes just a long time to walk places.
These are strange tracks.
So it will take some time.
What do we have here?
Alright.
These are strange tracks.
So we need to make some sort of barricade here so he can't go off that direction. I think that's something you should do.
Into the wild.
Because while you could just go over here, there's not much fucking point.
What do we have here?
Also, just want to hide a treasure over there.
Indeed. Worth
Yeah, I
anything.
guess.
It's a long way. Worth
Hide a
anything.
treasure behind some brambles or something. Who knows?
These are strange tracks.
We should do the testing with the mounted hero.
That is our road.
That's a fair point.
Go for.
But then I have to
Do not stop
rescript
till
everything
nightfall.
to a...
Worth anything.
Well, yeah, I guess if I just had one... The water looks like balls when you're not playing
shall
on
hold
at least
here.
high. Look at medium water graphics. It looks completely different than it's supposed to.
I'm going to have a look round. It's a long way.
What do we have here?
Yuck.
We must wait for cover of darkness.
Yeah, I think you're right, though.
Go for.
Well, normally I could just move them around where I want. Normally I'm not running around the entire map.
We must wait for cover of darkness.
That is our road.
I guess the floating rocks. Oh, I've missed this area.
What do we have here?
I think once we had the fields and stuff, this area will look
Go
cool.
for.
These are strange tracks.
So far, it's just a barren wasteland.
Indeed.
But I'm certainly not in the mood to make farms now. Oh, God. Gotta go to bed here shortly.
There are
Sucks.
few of us left.
We do not stop till
So
nightfall.
far, everything looks as intended, though.
Begone, fell beast!
Fuck. Care about that. Excuse me, coming through. God, I made him a big boy, didn't I? Jesus.
Arthur! Move! Quickly!
God, you bastards.
I'll take him!
Gotta get splashed for days. This rolls actually fit really well there.
Into the wild. I'm going to have a look round.
I like this part.
It's a long way.
The mushroom and the
wild.
rocks and the trees and
It's a
stuff.
long way.
Oh dear. We still have a buggy object, it seems.
Indeed.
This isn't supposed to be here.
We shall hold here.
What the fuck?
Go for.
I was so close to freedom.
We shall hold here.
What do we have here?
Here's the cart, by
These
the
are
way.
strange tracks.
Oh no. Oh no.
Poor
Yeah, see,
things.
I've used this cart before. I didn't use the wheel, so that's fair. But I did use the broken
Go
cart.
for.
That was originally already there. Everything is turned into docks.
Into the wild.
It would be funny if it didn't hurt so much. Oh, Jesus. At least I know where the dock is. I've used this dock before. What the hell's wrong with the dock? I used this fucking dock on my marsh map, for God's sakes. Alright, fuck you. I can get rid of the dock then. Alright, we're gonna move Aragorn over there. Since that's the only place bugging out, we can just, the fuck is Aragorn anyway? He was in town, wasn't he? I honestly wasn't expecting anything wrong with that part. I was like, okay, we're finally at the end. Thank God. And then boom, docks for days. It's like, fuck. Typical. That is a lot of docks. Too many docks, you might say. I've used a lot of these objects I'm using now that are bugging out. So it's not the object itself. You know what I mean? I've used this dock. I swear to Christ. It works fine.
The Northern Kingdom was destroyed long ago. I'm going to have a look around.
Now it's a fence.
These are strange tracks.
I hate this.
We must wait for cover of
I
darkness.
fucking hate this.
Indeed.
What do we have here?
It's a long way.
I'm deleting this map. It's cursed. Alright, let's do all the fucking fences then. So all the other fences too, just in case. God, I'm just literally having to undo all my work. This is so annoying. And it'll be another object after this, watch. Shit, what's over here? So it does as well. So that's where it's the same objects I saw at the other part. Maybe. Remove a small area of the map, fix another far area. I know, it doesn't make sense to me. It's nonsensical. Which makes this even worse. Like, if any of this made sense, it'd be easier to fix. But it's just like, oh, right, by the way, this random object across the map is fucking this tree. It's like, what? Why? Why would this ever happen in any scenario?
There are few of us left.
Okay, it's a tree now. That's a
We're
plus. Is it fixed?
It's a long way.
Oh, okay.
We shall hold here.
Well, they got really hungry all of a sudden. So it's not quite fixed. Got meat racks for fucking years. What is wrong with the witch's area? I don't get it. Alright, so we'll delete that. I'm deleting everything that I added to the witch's area. Yep, generic. I've spent like the past hour trying to fucking solve this problem, and it's just beyond frustrating. Where's this fucking Palantir shard? Just get rid of that. It's not, but, you know. I don't know what the hell the problem is. It's seemingly random as hell every fucking time. Like everything's fine, and then boom. This is replacing this. Why? Why? Arby's, we have the meats. You have too many items in the game? Really? Already? I've hardly added that much. Surely not.
The Northern Kingdom was destroyed long ago. We must wait for cover of darkness. Into the wild. It's a long way.
Chosen structures as many.
We do not stop till nightfall.
I mean, they're all torches. Well, I didn't know there's a fucking object limit, first of all. Also, I had this bug before I was anywhere near this amount of shit. But also, I don't think that's the case. And you know why? Because I've added a bunch of shit over here. Like, this was added after this. Yeah, this is the part bugging out. Same with the farm. No, the farm is not. I'm not doing that, Souls. I don't think I'm at the object limits. 2,000 objects. I can at least do 3,000. Surely. You know why? Because Age of the Ring did. Look. They used far more than I did in their maps. And they're not buggy. Whereas, just look at one of the campaign missions. How many does Lothlorien have? $1455. Almost 1,000 trees. Wow. See, I have nowhere near that many trees. But the Moria mission has like 3,000 objects. And if that's the case, I should be able to have 3,000 objects. I think we just placed an object and it just had a chain reaction bug effect. 3,193 objects in this map. Granted, it has 0 trees and 0 shrubs, of course, but still. It just shows you can go above 3,000. There's an object density issue. That's a possibility. But then I would question, why is the witches area not bugged? Why is the witches area, which is not very dense in the slightest, really, why isn't the castle area bugging out? Look how much bullshit I threw in here. In this one room just for testing purposes. And yet the witches area, which is spread out pretty, I'd argue, with like 30 objects, maybe? It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Certain areas are just bugging out for seemingly no reason. I'm glad this is what I get to finish my mapping stream doing. I'm not mapping tomorrow. Fuck this noise. I'm gonna map for like a week. Ugh. Never had it happen twice, only once. The problem is I'm using all these new objects I've never seen before. And it could be any one of them that triggers it, you know what I mean?
Valor without
I don't know what objects are safe to use and which aren't.
Go for.
I only know wood beams is dangerous. And that's it.
Go for.
There's still a billion torches here. Okay. That's problematic, because that could be from anywhere. If it's just going to chain react across my whole map, I might as well just delete my map. Like, that's how I feel about this at the moment. There's no more torches around the witch, so it's not in the witch's area anymore. So where the fuck is this torch coming from? So where am I? Oh. I changed the daylight. Change resolution. What? What the hell my resolution have anything to do with it? That would be very peculiar if that was the option. You mean like graphics settings? I'm not gonna change my resolution. Maybe. Is it because I'm playing on medium? That'd be so stupid. But I've been building it in medium, so that doesn't make sense. Maybe I need to relaunch the game. I have had the game open for quite some time. Oh shit. Isn't that what happened last time? I didn't relaunch the game and then it... Oh no.
There are a few of us left.
We shall hold here.
I think I actually should have...
I'm going to have a look around. It's a long way.
That is our road.
Christ. The wild. These are strange tracks.
Why can't you move there?
What do we have here?
What are you doing? Oh my god.
I'm going to have a look around.
What is this dildo doing?
To the wild.
I'm getting so frustrated. I can't forget to put it into words.
Cover of darkness.
That is our road.
God. Never had trouble there before.
It's a long way.
I could be wrong. Let's try relaunching the game. It might be just as simple as the game needs to be fucking refreshed. And I've deleted a lot of stuff for no reason. And in that case, I'm going to rage quit. Again. Because that's an even worse solution. Because I undid everything for nothing. Which makes me more annoyed. Part of me hope it doesn't fix it. A part of me hope it does, because it's an easier solution. I don't know what's wrong anymore.
The Northern Kingdom was destroyed long ago. Into the wild.
What do we have here?
No, that's not the solution. Why can't I pathfinder around this corner?
Go for.
I can fix that. Also, these are flooding.
It's a long way. Où est Elisa?
Didn't work. It's not that. Cool. Alright. My next solution. Delete every one of that torch off the map. Which I used in the graveyard quite a bit, I believe. So that's kind of an annoying solution. Because these torches were working fine before.
I know what hunts you.
Which one was it?
I'm going to have a look around.
What do we have here?
I'm going to have a look around.
Is this how it's supposed to look?
Go for.
I fucking can't remember anymore. I want to say yes, but I also want to say there's a lot of benches. 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 Let's turn to benches. Where the fuck are their benches? How long does this chain go? Didn't I give the witch a bench? Pretty sure I did. Does she still have it? Oh, she does still have a bench. I missed it. Okay, let's delete that bench. Maybe the bench is the problem. Wouldn't that be fucking ridiculous? No, I'm not using beams 2 again. That's just a bench. It's a dwarven bench or whatever. But maybe it has the same problem. I don't know.
I do not know what strength is in my blood. Wimps wait for cover of darkness.
That is our road.
Okay, I gotta fix this. This is easy to get around.
Jesus.
That is our road.
What's next? Everything in the witch's area is bugged. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm deleting everything from the witch's area. All of this. A fucking Shire tent. Not that. This stuff was already there. Maybe it's this fucking light, who knows? It's probably not the light. All we have left is trees. And the hut that was originally there. That should be fine. For that area. But I bet you it won't fix it. I just want to fix it so I can leave. I don't want to leave it like this. I'll play Oblivion tomorrow instead. This music's putting me in the Oblivion mood. Everything is cauldrons now, calling it. If that's the case, I don't.
The Northern Kingdom was
Like,
destroyed
why would it be
long ago.
cauldrons? The cauldron has been on the map
Before.
since I
It's
started.
a
Almost.
long way.
What do we have here?
We must wait for cover of darkness.
Wait. Is that wood beams?
We shall hold here. Go for.
Shit. Aha. Well. Interesting. Okay. My question is, what does wood beam 2 have to do with this entire area? There has not been one in this area. Those wood beams, by the way, are somewhere in these fucking piles of shit. These. This is just beams. I didn't use wood beams, I used beams. Apparently beams are bad as well? Well. That's the only spot I put beams, in these fiery pits. The camping ground? Anything at the camping ground has been there the whole time. Oh. Fuck, you're right. I did use wood beams. But these wood beams have literally been there for the whole map. Why is it just now bugging out? That's confusing. I put those wood beams in as one of the first objects, almost. But hey, if you fix it, fuck it. I'll take it. You can tie their horses to the fucking ground for all I care. As long as it works. I had no idea those were wood beams too. Which is weird because I used them. I just forgot. They're a ticking time bomb all along. Well, we hope that's the problem at least. I mean, knowing it's a problematic object and knowing I just got rid of it
There are few of us left.
probably helps.
Do not stop till nightfall.
These
In some way.
strange tracks.
Alright, we're gonna go like this camera angle.
Let's wait for cover of darkness. It's a long way.
You're kidding me. It's going through every object in my map. What is wrong with spiked barricades? Someone please.
Où est Félix?
I don't want to make this map anymore. This fucking world builder, buggy piece of shit. I hate it. This blows my goddamn mind. It's not even wood beams anymore. What the fuck are wrong with these things? What is this? Delete it. Can you save the map under another name as well and see if it happens on both versions? I don't know. Maybe? Let me just try relaunching World Builder once. Maybe it's because I have the same World Builder open for ages. It's starting to bug out. Let's see what happens for that. I know, my Tesla clutter is the worst. But it's so bad now that I don't want to deal with it. So it's never going to get any better. Ugh. Such is my life.
There are few of us left. Into the wild.
Someone remind me to move
We
her.
must wait for cover of darkness.
That is our road.
These are strange tracks. We must wait for cover of darkness.
Kidding me right now?
Go for.
We must wait for cover of darkness. Into the wild.
The campfire's turned into a barrel. As is that. As is that. It's 3 barrels, so let's... I saw 3. Okay, where's that barrel? New quest. The castle? Alternatively, what have I used in the castle? Oh no. It's starting to be objects in the castle. Here, I have an idea. I just deleted the whole castle. The back part that isn't supposed to be there anyway. So anything around that area should be obliterated, and it should be fine. I didn't move Aragorn again. God damn it. That test castle bit where I threw all those objects down, I just got rid of it. Because that's where the barrel was. I'm praying that fixes it. If it doesn't, I'm not sure my sanity can take much more.
I do not know what strength is in my blood.
We shall hold here.
Into the wild. These are strange tracks. I'm going to have a look around. Into the wild. Indeed.
And presto, we have...
It's a long way.
We have... fixed it?
I'm going to have a look around. These are strange tracks.
Why is this not going off?
It's a long way.
Oh, I think because we changed there again. I think it's working now?
Go for.
I think we solved the problem.
It's a long way.
I've deleted so much progress, though, in
These are strange tracks.
the quest for fixing things that I really don't want to continue.
Indeed.
We shall hold here.
I'm going to have a look around. We must wait for cover of darkness.
Another fucking test lab.
What do we have here?
If I see anything broken again, I'm
Into the
going to
wild.
throw my mouse into my
We shall
monitor.
hold here.
There they are. What should we do?
We do not stop till nightfall.
That is our road.
Fuck out of here. Next generic? I'll probably be alright.
These are strange tracks.
Appreciate the offer.
We must wait for cover of darkness.
I'll probably eventually just stop
That is our
at
road.
some point. You're not gonna leave me alone, huh?
Gonfall must stand.
Then I shall die as one of them.
Back
You soulless beasts! I'll take him!
Keep your senses alert now. You are an ugly. I shall lead you. This way! Follow me!
Okay, well that's a bit of a relief.
I could use a better view.
The camp seems to be intact
Hurry
now.
up! Forward! I could use a better view. Must we always be running?
Pathfinding's being a bit finicky.
Quickly!
I literally deleted the entire witches area, which pisses
Over
me
here.
off. I spent like an hour doing that. Wasn't much, but you know. Still frustrating.
Our forces are under attack!
I mean, most of the still intact. The trees are all there in the ground. It's just the shitty little objects.
Finally!
Stick him!
Hold your ground!
Indeed.
I like how you actually get hurt.
Go forth. What do we have here?
Indeed.
Where's the elf?
I have sworn to protect this land. Every day, Sauron's defeat draws closer.
The Northern Kingdom was destroyed long ago.
Fuck. I think the elf got stuck.
A time may come for valor without rigor.
Why?
So long as we live, Rivendell will not fall.
What?
We go!
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
The time has come! I will come to your aid!
The One Ring answers to Sauron alone.
What are we waiting for? I'll get there soon enough. Hurry up! Ha ha! Ah. Ha ha! Quickly! Must we always be running? Over here! Quickly! I could use a better move. This way! I shall lead you. Over here! Ah, I shall lead you. Ha ha! Quickly! Follow me! Quickly! I'll get there soon enough.
How did you undo all deleted? Then, it would only undo a few things.
Must we always be running?
You can only undo like 8 times.
I could use a better view.
Also, fuck it. I don't want the
Forward.
bug again.
Over here!
I'd rather rebuild it than have the bug persist.
Ah, over here!
So apparently I need to fix that gate so the elf can get through? Like, what the fuck?
I could use a better view.
Why is he so picky about going through the gate? Oh god, this has been a real true test of my patience. But everything looks as it should, thank god. So I just deleted the back castle room. I wasn't gonna use that anyway, it's just a test room, so. But something in that room was bugging out, so whatever. Fucking good riddance. So why can't you go through this? Is this the thing? Yep. We'd raise it up, but then it would stick out through the top. Which I guess doesn't really matter, as long as you can't see the top. Alright, Let's move everyone there. Just test to see if you can get through. And then I'm gonna leave. Because Jesus Christ, I have to go to bed. I have to work in 2.5 hours. Ugh, goodness. That's fun. That's a gate? I know it's a gate, but I've always been able to go under it. But he didn't. So, I'd like him to do so. Just using it as a cosmetic gate. I've had problems with the gate already in the graveyard. Believe me, I know. They don't like to go around them. But it was working until the off guy didn't go through. Shouldn't it be open to let them go through? No. I'm using it as a posturing gate, not an actual gate. I just want it to look like one of those drop-down gates.
Keep your senses alert now.
I don't want it to be an
What are we
actual
waiting
gate.
for? Hurry up! Over here!
There we go. Just raise it up a bit. Oh, right. Wrong screen.
I'll get there soon enough.
There's got to be a way to stop these from rebuilding.
Follow me!
Just need a little more clearance. No problem.
Hurry up!
Let's make sure the other one works real quick. I did it over here as well.
Quickly! This way! I'll get there soon enough.
It's weird you can walk through that one, but you couldn't walk through the other one. It's about the same height.
Keep your senses alert now.
Gimli, you fucking cheated.
Must we always be running?
There are a few of us left.
Pops out through the wall. What the fuck?
That is our road.
Why can you go through the wall?
I shall wait.
You little bastard.
I could use a better view. Follow me! I'll get there soon enough.
Okay, that works. Obviously need to fix the area you can go through and which you can't. Let me just check on that quickly. Passable, impassable. Well, I haven't done this whole area. Let me see. I'll do this quickly. It shouldn't take long. Just make this whole mountain area impassable and then call it good. So overall, I've come to the conclusion, I don't think it's number of objects, per se. I think it's specific objects. Once put in the game, just start triggering other objects. That's my opinion. Like I'm nowhere near the object limit. And as far as density goes, it's not consistent enough for me to think it's that. The moral of the story is just test a lot, I guess, for building too much, object-wise. Okay, why is it so hard to get through here? Also, why is this impassable? I think this is just by the nature of the small passage going to be hard to go around. lose my oath. Thank God. In a minute. Just one more. Just one more cliff bomb. Just do that. There we go. Let me just have a look at the gate real quick. I'd like to make the area around the gates real quick impassable. It's kind of hard to do in this angle. I kind of feel like we need something like this. Hopefully that doesn't make it difficult to get through. Let's just get rid of this square here. That's probably fine. If it's not, I'll fix it next time. It's similar to what I did here, so it should be okay. And just to be safe, I'm going to raise this this postern gate up a bit as well. There. Cool. And that's where I'm going to leave it. So yeah, it's been hell. Not gonna lie. I hated 95% of the stream. So hopefully it was something. And I might actually map again tomorrow, now that I've fixed this problem. So maybe I'll be around tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, catch you later.